Hey everybody, it's Dan Griffin, and October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And that's actually really important to me for a lot of reasons. So I just wanted to take a moment to talk about what those are. So one, I grew up in domestic violence. I didn't know it really at the time. Of course, you don't talk about those sorts of things, and unfortunately, people still aren't talking about those sorts of things. But I saw violence between my father and my mother, saw a lot of arguing, saw some physical violence, rage, and it was very, very uncomfortable. I still have memories of me sitting at the top of the stairs just crying, hoping that they would stop doing that, or breaking down my parents' door to try to help my mom. Fast forward, I do the work that I do. There's no way that you can work with men and not deal with violence and domestic violence. And it is a serious, serious issue still to this day. And kind of like with alcoholism, like people who are alcoholic, they think of the guy under the bridge, the homeless person, and they say, well, I'm not alcoholic, because that's their, that's their image, right? But that's also like the extreme example that they're relating to. It's the same thing with domestic violence. Domestic violence is much more common than we think. Domestic violence between men and women, between men and men, between women and women. Women are aggressors, men are aggressors, men are victims, women are victims, children are victims. I mean, it's a serious, serious problem. The more we deal with trauma, the more we train people to look at trauma and look at gender conditioning, the more we're going to be able to heal these things. The more we get people just the ability to tell the truth of their situations and to talk about them. I've struggled with my anger, and I've struggled with rage, and I've struggled with how I have treated women over the years. And again, I could look at the extreme and I could say, that wasn't me. That wasn't who I am or how I'm acting. And so I missed the opportunities to really, really take responsibility for my behavior, for my attitudes. And, this is what we owe our children, the truth about violence, the truth about the full spectrum of violence. So I hope during this month of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, you take a little bit more time to look at your own relationship, your relationship history, to look at where you have hurt people, to look at where you have been hurt, to get any help that you need, to help those who need help, to get help, and to speak out and tell the truth. Because silence and secrecy are the shelter for power. This is Dan Griffin. Take care.